How you doing? My name is Willy Shine. We're down here at Sweetwater Social today to talk a little bit about schnapps. Schnapps is very, very different than one would think here in the US, right? In the US, schnapps, what do we think of? Really sweet, peppermint, peach, but in actuality, schnapps, German schnapps, is the equivalent of eau de vie, like French eau de vie. So French-based brandy, real high quality and delicious stuff. So basically what an eau de vie or what a German schnapps is very ripe fruits, right? So typically you'll find cherry, pear, apple, apricot that are distilled and turned into, or fermented and distilled and turned into basically fruit-based brandies. So I'm gonna make a couple of cocktails today to change the perception on schnapps. So one of them is a variation on a flip. So when doing a flip, the first thing is we have to use the whole egg. So we're taking a whole egg, putting that in your tin. And then for this, we're using this delicious Kirsch cherry-based brandy from Austria. We're using about a half of an ounce. And then I'm gonna use a half of an ounce of PX and Pedro Ximenez sherry for some richness and depth. We're also using a half an ounce of Jägermeister, which adds, you know, that German quality, a lot of baking spices, ginger, cinnamon, clove, that kind of thing. We're also gonna add some maple syrup for sweet. And to finish it off before we shake, you're gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. So we got about a half ounce of cream. All right, let's get our glass ready. All right, next what we're gonna do with this, just to finish it off, is we're gonna take some fresh nutmeg, like the nutmeg berry, hit it on the top with some spice, a little bit of fresh cinnamon, and that's it. That's the first one. That's the Black Forest Flip. So the next drink we're gonna make is called the Austrian Swizzle. In both these drinks, you know, we're using schnapps in such a different way, or eau de vie in such a different way. Where typically in the US, we know schnapps as being overly sugary, overly sweet, maybe using extracts and not fresh ingredients in their distillate and that kind of thing. But what we're doing here in both of these cocktails is really making sure that those base spirits in these drinks are showing through. So this cocktail, and particularly, we're using a whole ounce of Kirschwasser. So we're gonna use a full ounce of gin to start, and then we're gonna use another ounce of Kirsch, an ounce of apple cider. Local and fresh is best. 3/4 of an ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice. 3/4 of an ounce of house-made ginger syrup, which is ginger juice and sugar mixed together. A couple dashes of Angostura bitters. And we're gonna lightly shake this. Ultimately, we want to top it with crushed. Some nice mint sprigs here, because we drink with all of our senses. Get some nice fresh mist to bring out all those nice ingredients. Hit it with a little nutmeg on top, and there you go. Austrian Swizzle, cheers. Thanks very much for joining us down here at Sweetwater Social, for learning a little bit about schnapps and enjoying these two cocktails we created for you.